Hey yarn friends, welcome back to LlamaMamaKayla's Yarn Tube. Thanks for stopping by for a visit. I appreciate you coming by. And today I want to show you some hats, headbands, and boot cuffs. I couldn't think of what they call them. Boot cuffs. Okay, so I'm going to start with some hats. This is an interesting hat. It looks like a cupcake to me, and with a pom-pom on top. And so on this hat, it just looks real interesting the way that as I made the hat, I would pull up different sections of it on different places, and it just kind of looks like icing just stacked up there. And so I've made this hat quite a few times. A friend of mine who hosts a lot of parties for the homeschool group, she I made hats for her kids just as a thank you for hosting parties that we had and such. And so, did them in different shades of, one of them was in different shades of blue and one of them was in different shades of purples. And then I made this one to look like a cupcake too. Okay, and then here is a messy bun hat that I made up with Barcelona from Michael's. I guess that's that Lions brand. The Barcelona, I'm not sure, but anyway, it is a messy bun hat. And again, on this hat, I used for the brim, I did Purl 2, Unit 2, Purl 2, Unit 2, all the way around, just until I got the brim to, whatever size. I didn't measure, I didn't count rows. I just do it until it looks good, and then I start the body. And then the body of the hat is row 1, E-wrap, row 2, purl 1, E-wrap 1, and row 3 is E-wrap, and row 4 is E-wrap. And I just repeat those same 4 rows to get this texture. I love that texture on hats. So you'll see lots of hats with that. And then I have a LSU hat, yellow with a purple brim, and it's this was made on an Addy, so it's reversible. And you can have it purple with a yellow brim. So either way, it's a LSU hat. Because I'm in Louisiana and LSU is big here. For the people who are into football. Here's a green hat. It's not a messy bun hat, just a hat. The brim is Purl 1, E-wrap 1. And then the body is that 4-row repeat. E-wrap, Purl 1, E-wrap 1. E-wrap and E-wrap, and I just repeat that 4-row repeat. So, and then this hat is made with Mainstay green. I just like that color. And then here's another one that's also made with Mainstay, a burgundy color. And then this one is made with it's a messy bun hat. One of the schools here, the West Winter Rebels, are red, white, and blue, gray. So I made this hat. It's a like I said, it's a messy bun. It's a thin hat, so it wouldn't be hot. But anyway, and then this hat is made with, I think it's made with a Mainstay. It's a messy bun. I think it's made with a Mainstay purple. I love that color. I don't know what yarn this is. Actually, it was a bag of yarn that I bought at Michael's, and it was just a bunch of balls stuffed in a bag. So I don't know what you really call that. If it's, I've heard people say something about the end mills or mill ends or something. I don't know. But that's where I got this yarn. And I love this color right here. It is a Charisma. And I don't know the colorway, but it is a Charisma yarn. And I just love the way that works up. And I think it's beautiful colors in it. And it's a messy bun hat. And then here's just a brown beanie. It's a messy bun. And then just brown. I had a lot of people asking for just some solid basic color beanies. And so I tried to make up, like brown, black, cream, just different things like that. And then, this little hat that I have is a little cowboy hat, a little baby cowboy hat. So, and it was made with a charisma, but, and it was the first one I made. And so I just kind of have it. But, the more I made these, I realized that I needed to use 2 strands of a stiff acrylic yarn to make it stand up and keep shape better. So, but that was one of my first ones. All right, then I have some headbands. And so here's just a really wide headband made with, I believe it's made with that mainstay. Let's see if I can hold it up better. I think it's made with that mainstay yarn, but it is a very wide headband, so it would cover, a good bit in your ears and everything. And then I made boot cuffs. Oh, they don't match that. The boot cuffs match this hat. Yeah. So the boot cuffs match this hat. And they turned out really great. And then back to the headbands. This was a charisma yarn. It is a very popular yarn. Can't think of the name of the colorway, but everybody wanted hats in this color that last year. And then here is just a thinner headband. And I think this might be Indian Desert or something like that colorway. I'm blanking out on that. And then here's just a gray headband, just a simple gray. And here's a purple, and this is a thick yarn, and it has sparkle. Ooh. I don't know the name brand of that. I think it's maybe a Lime brand, Quick and Thick or something like that, or a Home. I don't know, but it's a thick yarn. It's a 5 bulky. And then I have a black also in like a thick yarn. So it's just a black headband. And then I just have some basic color. Oh, this is like texting mitts. Let me see if I can slip that on to show you. I'm probably not a very good hand model, but a normal person's fingers would come out. So I call these texting mitts. Some people call them fingerless gloves, things like that. But these are great for if you're gonna, try to keep warm, but yeah, you want to text too. So it's a great pair of those. And then some brown boot cuffs to match this brown hat. Oh, they are the same color, but on the camera they're looking different. There. To the eye here, they are the exact same color, but on the camera on different sides, they show up a little different. So, then here's another set of texting mitts, and these are a little bit longer and just a different little pattern that I kind of just made up. So, here we go. So these are a little longer. They're teal and gray. Dakota's sitting over here laughing at me. And then some gray boot cuffs. So that is hats, headbands, and boot cuffs, I guess. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all again really soon.